Hey, and welcome to our final week of our class. Hard to believe that this 8 weeks has gone by so quickly. Just want to let you know how much I appreciate you as students. You've engaged really well in the discussions. You've written very good papers, and I really appreciate your hard work and you're sometimes having patience with me. COVID finally caught up with me this weekend, so I'm a little under the weather as I make this. So bear with me. I'll try and stay alert. This week, we've got a number of interesting readings about both the church and about world religions and the relationship between Christianity and other world religions. So, particularly in the Nostra Aetate document, you'll see a link to that. That was written in the 1960s during the Second Vatican Council of the Catholic Church. It was a new way for Catholics to really approach and seek to have reconciliation with other world religions. And it's really kind of set a tone for this new attitude. You'll also see that there's a chapter by Professor Jack Renard from SLU on the relationship between Christianity and Islam. I think you'll find that interesting. One of the discussion questions will have you relating those to the article in the chapter. You have a couple of articles from Wright, and those deal more with the church and the church's responsibility for issues such as social justice. And this is a really important thing in our day and age for Christians to think about. Social justice is actually a Catholic concept dating back to the late 19th, early 20th century. And so it's something that's important to think about and to wrestle with the way that we think about justice in our world today. You have a big paper, a final paper that's due this week. Let me just give you a little bit of a rundown on that paper. So this is going to be a 3-page, double space, Times New Roman paper where you are reflecting on the things that you learned over the course of the semester. So I'm going to look at the instructions as I talk with you because I want to be clear. Those instructions were sent to us. It's a new assignment for all Course 1605 students, mandatory across the board, so it's new for me as well. But what we're basically asking you to do is to reflect with depth on the things that you learned over the course of the semester. We want you to think carefully and critically about what you've learned. We want you to bring into account some of the texts. So there's primary source documents that we've had, such as Augustine and Thomas Aquinas. There's the textbooks that we've used, such as Rowan Williams, N.T. Wright. You can bring in the Nostra Aetate document from this week if you'd like. You can also bring in information from the textbooks that the Theological Foundations textbook that many of your chapters came from. But again, what I'm looking for and what we're looking for with that is for you to really reflect with depth on numerous things that you've learned over the course of the semester. Again, the goal with the course is never to try to, win you over to Catholicism or Christianity. The goal is for you to have a deeper understanding of Christianity, Catholicism, Christian spirituality, and what that's about. That's really what the Big Ideas theology course was meant to be about. So hopefully you've had a chance to do some of that over the course of the class and at least appreciate how Christians understand their faith at a deeper level. As usual, throughout this week, if you have questions, if you have concerns, if you want to talk with me about the class or about life things, please feel free to reach out to me. If you could fill out the course evaluation, that would be great as well. And have a great week this week.